People, make sure that you go ahead and check out the Beeline Entertainment Stuff and Things shop. We got all merchandise that you're looking for. Everything to promote the show. That's right, from hats to glasses to cups to sweatshirts to t-shirts, you name it. Boys, girls, babies, whoever wants to show off that they love watching the Beeline Entertainment LLC. We can't wait to see you in your brand new gear. Come on and check it out today. Let's go! Yo, check it out. What's good? What's happening, everybody? Yo, it is Wednesday, and it's a big day over here because, it's the middle of the week already. Days just fly by super fast. We had Monday Night Raw already on Monday, and now we got Tuesday. We had, NXT, of course, and now it's Wednesday, Wrestletalk Wednesday, WTW. We back at it in the building talking about WrestleMania, baby. Yo, I'm super excited. Thank you guys for watching Straight Through the Roast Wrestletalk, man. I hope you guys, we got a lot of new stuff coming, including some new merch. I hope you guys got a chance to check it out. We're going to be doing a lot of things, brand new here on the show. We're getting a lot of things revamped. We're meeting a lot of new people, man. You might be seeing some new faces up in the building. But I cannot wait, bro, because I'm very excited about where the direction of the show and everything is going. So, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you head on over to YouTube and you like and you share and you subscribe to the channel because, trust me, it's so much coming, man. With this Mania season, we've been able to meet some really, really interesting people. And, Atlanta area, I'm definitely going to shout it out right now, man. I'm really looking for some people who are a part of the IWC. I'm looking for some people who want to start different, little, networks or groups or communities or wrestling events. I don't care. I'm trying to be there. And we going to shine, man, because we're trying to make some new stuff happen. But, y'all don't want to hear me rant. Y'all don't want to hear me talk. Y'all want to see who we think going to be winning at WrestleMania, baby. So, without further ado, let's go.
RSTR.
Boom. Yeah, that's right. All right, guys. But like I said, man, we got a lot to talk about today, so we're gonna kind of dive right into it. And of course, we got some, the crew's in the building, man. Some will be taking in a little late, some will be coming in from work, some will be doing everything because these guys, they love talking wrestling, just like I love talking wrestling. And speaking of wrestling, we got your guy, one of the hardest workers I ever met, man. He killing it. He got a new episode out every 5 minutes. Great topics, man. If you haven't went over and checked out the Brandon Janu show, please make sure you check the link. It's right in the description. Check out everything he's doing. He's got a lot of stuff going on. But we got my guy straight through the ropes, Mr. Brandon Janu. What up, B?
What up, B?
Chilling, man. I'm glad to see you, man. I'm definitely hyped up, bro. We Mania season, bro. It's almost over.
Yep, we finally made this shit. Goddamn, about time.
Yeah, man. It's been a lot, bro. We've been talking about this stuff for a while. We've been contemplating since last WrestleMania. So much has happened. It's the first WrestleMania without having Roman as a champion, and it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But I wanted to say also, man, I don't know if you guys saw, but they put out the schedule for what's going on this weekend. And one of the biggest surprises, or one of the biggest things for people, I'm pretty sure, is the Hall of Fame show is on at 1:00 in the morning if you on the East Coast, bro. That is bananas. Overnight job and shit. B, you over in Houston, right? So you you getting it. Okay, so but you're like an hour, so y'all gonna be 12 in the morning.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be that big. I'm gonna be up, man. We gonna be live. I'm gonna be streaming live. We doing live streams for all of it. So
yeah, I'll be watching the Hall of Fame like I watched last couple Hall of Fames with my eyes closed. Cause I catch that shit on YouTube in the morning. Fuck that shit.
I feel you. Listen, I feel you, bro. Some of the stuff you really do have to just make your decisions. Like, man, listen, I ain't standing up all fucking day. Yeah. Sometimes I'll be like the Undertaker doing his speech. I don't know if it was I think it was last year, and the Undertaker was doing his speech, even though it was good. I'm just falling asleep. Like, damn, bro, this shit over yet. I know the wrestlers.
you hearing motherfuckers talk. I'm like, bro, I
Yeah,
don't.
bro.
Okay, yes, listen, respect to you. Your career was awesome, great, legendary. That's why you're in the Hall of Fame. But I don't want to hear this shit.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna listen to it, but yeah, I'll be like, damn, bro, I think I'm done. But guys, listen, I wanted to also shout out, like I said, yo, we got a new look, we got some stuff going on, new designs. Please go check out the Beeline Entertainment merch shop. We got some new STR gear for y'all out there, boys, girls, whatever, pick up a shirt, show everybody who you rock, who you want to hear, yo. We heels over here, but we love y'all. Put the STR on your chest. Feel like Superman walking out the building when you going to work. Take it to work, man. Fuck your suit. You don't need no suit every day. That shit boring. Going there with an STR shirt on, like, yo, I watch wrestling, damn it. But B, all right. So me and you was up in the building. We started off kickstarting the show off today. Of course, I'm not going to do too many questions because we got a lot to go over. And but I do want to touch on one topic, bro. So I was watching, these guys been on different podcasts and shows and stuff like that recently. Yo, shout out to real quick, shout out to Lay, SDR's own first lady. Lay is she also does work with a another show she's working with, a 5-star podcast, and they had a great show yesterday talking to none other than I Believe in Joe Hendry. Damn, I don't see her looking out. I'm like, damn. I'm like, Lay over here doing big business, yo. So big shout out to her. I'm really glad that they got that interview. That was awesome. Bro. I would love to have Joe Hendry on the show. Yeah. But yeah, but like I was saying, so we had saw that Triple H, yo, he was just on one of the podcasts. I don't know, there's a million of them. But Triple H said something very interesting. I don't know if you caught it. Triple H was basically like, I guess they were asked a question like, what is the internet community like? Do they matter, or how much do they matter? Hi, baby. Thank you. Goodbye. Kids all running around. But he was basically saying like, yo, the internet community is not real. We're not real, guys. Like, we don't exist. Apparently, we're fucking imagination. And he was basically saying it. I definitely understood what he was saying. Yeah. But he was basically putting it down like, yo, we just kind of, we bitch and complain, but we don't really know what's going on. B, how'd you feel about that?
I see where he's coming from. I totally see where he's coming from. I mean, you could literally look at this WrestleMania build and completely say, yeah, this shit ain't what it's supposed to be. And you can easily say, yeah, this shit ain't what it's supposed to be. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I'm gonna fuck with it, but I'm gonna watch it. I gotta do the review show after the shit and everything. But it's right. This could be way fucking better. We all know it can be. But do I agree? Sometimes yes, because I think the IWC comes off a little bit. They care a little bit too much about what they like and not what the fucking actual program is.
Yeah. I mean. Like, that is true. That's very true.
It's like you want certain people pushed to the moon. Once you get them pushed to the moon, perfect example, Jey Uso. That is literally the perfect fucking example. Like once you got him pushed to the moon, he wins the Royal Rumble, and immediately the IWC was like, "What the fuck? Why you let him win?" Bro, it's like, bitch, you were just there for him last Saturday. Why are you now mad? Like, what is going on?
That's true. That's true. And you make a good point because I think that's very relevant. I understood exactly what Triple H said. I've even said it on the show a couple of times. It's like we do talk a lot, and we, that's our job. We're fucking, spectators and stuff. Like we're watching, bro. People watch football. People do the same shit. What up, Henry? How you doing, brother? He is right to some point, but he should be focusing on making a better WrestleMania instead of worrying about the fans. Hey, man, listen. I like Hunter, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he's doing a great job. The one thing he did say that I agree with, that I usually say myself, is we don't know the backstage, bro. We don't know the people who are back there fighting with each other. We don't know the people who are back there saying, oh, well, I need time off for, Valentine's Day or some shit. Like, we don't know what's going on that he's dealing with. And that's just, regular job shit.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I think some wrestlers, not saying they don't deserve it, but I think some of these wrestlers nowadays are kind of like taking advantage of what they know is freedom. They got a little bit more freedom to move around and be like, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that.
Are they trying to just get a check? They just there for the paper?
I'm not saying they're there for the paper. I'm just like, they know they couldn't do that shit when old dude was running it. So now they know they can move a little free. They know they can
That's
move
a
a little
good
freely
point.
with Triple H because he's
That's-
more of a like, all right, I can see why you need a break. I can see why you want to move here. I can see why you want to do like, but this is the thing about this time of month, this time of the year.
Yeah.
This card feels very fucking lackluster. It feels very
Yeah.
like thrown the fucking together. It doesn't
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like real WrestleMania. Like I said on my show, it feels like a bunch of these fucking matches should be on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown.
Bro, listen, I sat there and I went on a different show last week, and I sat there, and one match that I picked apart was Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre.
Nah,
And
I
we're gonna
actually think that should be on the card. This
we're
fucking
gonna talk
War
about it.
Raiders, this
We're
War
gonna talk
Raiders
about
and
it.
New
Yeah.
Day shit, this War Raiders New Day shit should not be on the fucking card.
Listen, bro.
They have no story.
We gonna talk about it for real. That Raw on Monday on the Go Home show was listen, I don't disagree. I was looking at it and I was watching. And I was like, damn, this is the Go Home show for Mania. Like, it's not really even anything really happening. But I never saw a Go Home show. Should have been better. I don't disagree. This is one Mania where it's just like people are saying certain things, and I'll be honest with you, I don't disagree. I can understand everybody's side because it has been kind of me and you've been shouting it. It's been kind of lackluster, man. It does. A lot of matches on there feel like there's some Raw shit. It doesn't feel like it's some SmackDown shit even. But we're definitely going to talk about it. But what Triple H said, just for everybody who didn't see it, was basically like, we ain't real. We don't. Our opinions don't matter. All we do is bitch. Now, I disagree with that. Now, and I don't give a fuck what you say. At some point, you got to remember, the people are watching this shit. Okay. Now, I do understand. Like people say, oh, I'm one of them. Oh, Cody Rhodes, man, his ass is boring. Like the title run's boring. And then Triple H is like, oh, he's so boring. Why he selling all the merch? Why he doing this? Why tens of thousands of people screaming for him? You know why? Because when you get in the building, you excited as fuck. But when you watching that shit, you ain't at Raw every damn week. When you watching that shit at home and you got that shit turned on and you cooking food, you eating or you tired, and you watch this shit and you looking like, man, I think just like you just said, B, man, I think I'll watch YouTube later and fucking catch up with this shit. Bruh, let's be real. We was not doing that shit when Roman had the belt. We wasn't doing that shit when Stone Cold had the belt. It's just something about
the thing about
lackluster, man.
I say this. The reason why we couldn't do that shit with Roman, because Roman was never fucking there.
That was later though, because he was for the first 2 years he was there, bro.
Nah. I think we Cody is consistent, and we don't like fucking consistency. As much as we bitch, moan, complain like we want consistent, we don't want consistent. That's why these part-timers could come in and do what the fuck they want to do and then leave. Because that's what the fuck you like. You like The Rock coming in for 5 fucking weeks and then dipping out for the rest of the fucking year and then coming back for WrestleMania. That's what the fuck you like. You like that shit because you don't see it. That's the fucking problem. When you don't see something,
they might abuse that shit, bro.
When you don't see,
I don't like that shit.
When you don't see, it's very easy to complain and say, "Oh man, I wish we could get this more." Then you get it more, and then you don't want it.
Yeah,
that's the IWC.
That's definitely true.
That's the fucking IWC. That's
almost anybody. That's almost any. If you think about it, that's almost any genre of people or whatever. Like you get whatever you like. You think you like the best thing, and then you go get it. True. And a lot of it is because the journey is more of the experience than the actual like event or whatever. And that's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? You've been, well, man, I've been waiting for that cheesesteak all week, man. I can't wait to get to that restaurant. Then you get that shit, and you're like, damn, it's not even as good as I thought it would be. Because you built yourself up. The anticipation was really the fucking best thing about it.
Yeah, I think that is literally the IWC. You as soon as you get what you want, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna fucking like it. You think that it's cool because it's something different. You think it's different. Oh, I like Austin Theory this week. If Austin Theory was really pushed to the fucking moon, you would hate that fucking kid.
Depends on how they do it, man. I can't agree all the way with that because they could do it in a certain way where you like people.
What certain way?
Here we go. I'll give you an example. Listen, B. Yo, fucking Karrion Kross, man. Karrion Kross. That dude is a star fucking player, bro.
Here's the thing. Is that WWE pushing him or is that him getting over by his fucking self?
That's part of it though. If you're just relying on the machine to push you,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, if Austin Theory wants to be pushed, do what Karrion Kross is doing. Most of these motherfuckers can literally do what Karrion Kross is doing. It's not that fucking hard. It is not
That's
that
why.
fucking hard. Go do
That's
what Karen Cross is doing. What are you doing?
that's why the other thing that I did agree with Triple H. I mean, and like I say, when I say I agree, I'm just agreeing with them. These guys got way more wisdom and experience and fucking clocked in time than I ever have. Who the fuck am I? But I do agree with him when he said the thing. He was like, I talked to Hunter, I talked to Taker. It was like, there's how many people do you think we can really see be standout guys? And he was like, man, I can count them on like 5 hands. He was like, how many people do you really see can like hold the company? And he was like, I don't even know if I can count, like, if I need all my fingers or some shit. Like, and I was like, even they know that shit. Like, it's got to be a really hard conversation. Hold on, we got to bring in, straight through the ropes, man. He's in here. He comes, makes his grand entrance every week. It's my man, the Miz fans himself, Slim in the building. What up, Slim?
What's up, man?
Chilling, bro. Glad to have you, man. Glad you was able to make it for the prediction show. But, listen, we talking about what Triple H said recently on a podcast. He was basically saying the IWC, all we do is bitch, and we're not realistic. And me and B are like, yeah, he's right to a certain degree. I mean, not wrong.
It's a double-edged sword, man. Yeah. It's like I always say, wrestling fans are the most fickle people on earth because when you don't give them what they want, they'll start a whole petition and dig up old dirt and matches, try to prove a point with a 50-point PowerPoint slide. When you do give them what they want, it's like, oh, still sucks. Still sucks. I give you perfect example. We've been screaming for years that we wanted to see John Cena turn heel. And you finally get it, and it's like, oh man, it took too long, or I just don't get it because he doesn't have new music and he's still dressing in bright colors. Like, so what? The man sat there at a press conference and told you exactly what he was going to do, verbatim. You don't get the fact that this man, being the biggest white knight in all of wrestling, goes to the dark side with The Rock and breaks millions of little kids' hearts, and y'all just not happy with that. And I hate it. I hate it sometimes, man, because like it's the guys that are like 340 with the neck beards in the basement that give the rest of us a bad name.
Damn, well, all I need is a basement. I feel you. I'm just fucking around. But yo, Slim, you're right, man. But at the same time, I hate to be like the fucking advocate and shit, right? It's just there are some things for people who really watch this shit. We're not supposed to get everything we want. Like, there's mad people. It's like, no, just do it like this. I just want it like this. I definitely love to like say stuff, random shit, just throw the swerves out there and hope that it sticks. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, there is definitely a lot of agreeing that you got to do when you say, even Cena, like for that case, we did want to see Cena go heel for a while, but we got it. We definitely got it. It was a big thing when it was Rock standing there, Travis Scott, all that shit happened, and it was very unexpected. But then afterwards, I mean, did it really live up to the hype, man? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how excited I am about Cody and John Cena this WrestleMania, bro.
I mean, low key, it's become, to me, especially after that title belt promo this past Friday on SmackDown, to me, it's become less about John turning heel and retiring. And it seems like this is like just one big test for Cody. Like, can you beat the guy and prove like once and for all, like we can, like, can we ride you for another 15 years like we did John? Like, that's what this is, and that's what it seems like. It just seems like a big test to see, like, can you hold down my spot since I'm no longer going to be here doing this full time? And my thing is, what I really want to happen, I want the swerve to happen. I want Cena to hold that 17th title up and, say F you, Ric Flair, and, I'm the man now, and just do whatever. Like, and plus, like, it doesn't make sense if he's being advertised for all this stuff after Mania for him to lose.
All right, hold on, Slim. We're gonna get into the predictions. We're gonna definitely get into predictions, because yeah, there's gonna be a lot of talking points, and I know we already 20 minutes in. So go ahead, B. You have something else to say on the Triple H topic?
I'm ready for the predictions. Let's get this shit going.
Let's jump. Yo, shout out to Redfield Orphan. Appreciate you watching, man. Please go ahead and subscribe. Yo, we gonna be on here every Wednesday, man. We got a lot of new stuff coming with the STR Nation, baby. I'm excited, guys. I can't wait to keep showing y'all everything we got coming soon. But all right, let's go ahead and jump into this, man. This is what everybody been waiting for. We at WrestleMania. All right, we're gonna jump in first of the night. Let's give a quick little roundup for NXT. Of course, we're gonna be watching NXT Stand and Deliver, and they have some amazing matches on the card, man. It's gonna be really, really good. One of the ones I'm really looking forward to, of course, is this Fatal 4-Way for the Women's NXT Championship. Julia, you got Stephanie McCoy, Jordan Grace, and Jada Parker, man. Shout out, man.
Too much thickness in one ring, boy.
Woo! Tell them, Slim. Tell them, bro. We on these. Everybody get a bib on for y'all drool, because damn boy, you gonna be seeing that booty when booty on. But yeah, who y'all got, man? Who y'all looking at like you want to win?
Honestly, wild card pick would be Jada Parker, but I feel like Stephanie will retain, only because I feel like they want to get back to the one-on-one with her and Julia. And my thing is, though, what injury did Julia have? Because she was gone for like less than a month, and she's back.
Yeah.
She didn't have an injury at all.
Yeah, they might have just been holding her and letting her kind of regroup to, fall into whatever she's about to be doing.
Well, if it's true, what they've been saying is that Stephanie was way more over than Julia. That's why they gave her the belts. Then I could believe that. I mean, Stephanie was way more over than Julia was when they went into that match. So I would not be surprised if that's really the case.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm looking at and believe it or not, I kind of want Jordan Grace to win that shit. I really like Jordan, bro. I like the Juggernaut character. I liked her ever since TNA. I've been following her a little longer than that, but I'm kind of looking forward to her. I like her character. I kind of want to see Jada Parker hit SmackDown or something like that. I think she's kind of, she got enough character to stand out on the main roster at this point, in my opinion. So I don't think losing would hurt her. But B, who you got?
I mean, I got to review this shit. I got to do the Stand and Deliver review and then do the WrestleMania review later on that night. That shit, yeah, that's my whole day. That's my whole day Saturday. Stand and Deliver, then go to WrestleMania. So, yeah. I think Stephanie going to win. I'm a Slim on it. I think Steph going to win. I think they re-up the Julia match, and Julia gets her win back on Stephanie. Yep. She never beat her, by the way, so she's never beaten Stephanie ever. I can also see Jordan taking a pin from Julia.
Oh, really?
I can see it too. I can see it all those ways. I didn't think Jordan would be in this match. I always thought it'd be Jordan Grace.
Yeah, we got a couple of Jordan fans out there.
Stephanie and Julia. I never thought it'd be, Jada Parker in this match. So I'm shocked that Jada's actually in this shit. Yeah. That must mean they really believe in that girl like that, because I did not see that shit. I did not.
She got character, man. She got character. She stands out.
Jada would be in this match. I thought she would be in a North American title match. I'm like, they'd probably give her the North American title first, and then maybe move on to the main title. But they gave her the biggest in there with 3 of the biggest signings they have signed in the last couple months.
That speak volumes
with them? Like that shit is crazy. That means over volume. Roxanne, over Cora, over all of them, she's the one in that match with those 3.
I'm liking it.
That's fucking crazy. That is belief in a person.
Definitely. I'm all ears, bro. I think it's gonna be a great match. Of course, that's one women's match, and then you have the NXT North American Women's Champion. I think that's what it's called. A lot of talent in this match as well. So Ruka is fucking incredible. I like that Thea Hale came back. I actually really like her, bro. She's small, but she's feisty. Like, she got that attitude, even though she's like that cutesy shit. I really like her. I can see her doing big things later on in the main picture. But what's her name? What the hell is her name with the paint? I forgot. What the big chick?
Zaria.
Is that her name? Zaria?
Yeah, Zaria.
Zaria. Yeah, I'm just not feeling her, man. I don't know. It's it's like she's big, but it's like like they pairing her with Sol Ruka. They've been kind of like a little tight little thing recently. I just don't get anything from her really. I feel like she should be better.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
You like
you
her?
on your own that one. You on your own. That one.
They stuck her in the classic odd couple storyline with Sol Ruka, and she just needs like one of those packages where they kind of just like tell her backstory. Like that's what I feel like she's missing, because we just know her as just the girl from Australia and she's big and strong.
Yeah.
So like that's all we know about her. But I mean, I think this match has the potential to stand alone during the weekend, especially being a ladder match. I feel like
ladder match aspect for sure.
I feel like this is a big opportunity to put the strap on Lola Vice. I feel like that's a good pick for this. Thea Hale coming back though makes things interesting, because they were very high on Thea, I guess, before she got injured or whatever the Chase U storyline was.
Yeah.
But should be good. I mean, I know somebody's taking that Soul Snatcher off of a ladder to Saturday.
That's gonna be so gorgeous, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be beautiful for real. I really like Sol Ruka, man.
I got Izzy Dane. I think Izzy Dane gonna take it.
Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna go out and say I think Sol Ruka gonna take it, bro. I think that she's got talent. I think they see it. I really like the fact that she's one of the next ones that I can really see, wearing the women's championship as well. Maybe so. I think this is a starting point for her. Lola Vice, I don't know, bro. It's like she's another one. It's like she's good, but it's like she's already kind of been in the picture. The whole feud with her and Jada Parker, even though it was good, it kind of fizzled out and it really didn't. I don't think it really did anything for her. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was entertaining while it was happening, but I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be a great match, man. Especially the fact that it's a ladder match. Like NXT always delivers with the ladder matches, bro.
Yeah.
So definitely it's gonna be big. And then of course, the last match, I don't have a slide for it, but Trick Williams versus Obafemi versus Javon Evans, which is I think is going to be an incredible match, bro. I'm actually really looking forward to it. More so for Javon and fucking Oba, bro. I feel like that is going to be like a crazy combination, man. I can't wait to see that shit.
I would accept this match if Trick wasn't in it.
Listen, why Trick get the hate, bro? There's something about dude, right? Like, I don't know.
Listen, bro, damn well. Pimp Williams. That dude. Like, Pimp Williams. Like, this nigga ain't, like, come on, bro. Like, God damn it, dog.
It's weird. I wish that he was better, because it's like, he's got the look. Like, he got that just natural Booker T, like, feel about him.
That's the fucking problem. He's a little bit too much. I think he's trying to be too much like Booker T.
Like Book.
And not like himself. And that's the fucking problem. Like, it feels like, bro, you just trying to be Booker T. And if that's the case,
bro,
why? Like, I get it. That's one of the greatest to ever do it if you're gonna do it. But you're not him. You don't have that wrestling ability. Like, you're not that guy. Like, oh shit. I just don't think he should be in this match. Like I said, I'm sorry.
Damn, yeah, you went all the way out with that one.
Like, god damn, like fuck, dude. Like, Oba and Javon would be a great fucking match.
It's gonna be an amazing match, yeah.
It would be fucking like you said, because the dynamic is so fucking weird. The dynamic is so crazy because Oba's the powerhouse. Javon is the fucking high flyer. Like, you could build that shit. That's perfect. But Trick just throws this shit the fuck off. Like, I don't know what he does.
Bro,
like, what
Trick
does he do in this match?
I think Lay put that shit down. Trick needs to just say, give me the hat, give me the robe, and give me the cane, and just be Pimp Trick Williams, yo. Sweet Trick Willie.
Trick Willie.
I'm ready for it. But yeah, I'm actually going with Oba. I think Oba going to retain. Yeah. It's gonna be really good. I feel like Trick and Javon still have some shit, left over with the Dark State or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he's going anywhere. Even though I would love to see Oba. I feel Oba is ready for the main roster. I don't know what they do with him, but he's definitely ready for it, in my opinion. His entrance, everything. He got a very, very hard presence. If there's a presence needed.
I would say this: the night after WrestleMania, he will be making his main roster debut.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I mean, if he's the champ, I mean, I don't know.
Now, who he does it against? Me personally, I will put him against the Judgment Day, just to start it off, just to fuck with Finn Balor, just to really fuck with him, just to see what his mind would be like. He'd be like, "You son of a bitch! Like you just stole my thunder, you motherfucker!"
Yeah,
like,
we got to see. We got to see what happens with Finn Balor, and we're gonna talk about it. All right, let's. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and jump into it because people over here they blowing up the comments over here, so they want to see what we thinking. You want to see what the STR Nation talking about? All right, guys, we're gonna jump into a first match of the night that we're gonna talk about. Well, I don't know what the card looking like. I don't even know what night 1 and night 2. This match right here, Jade and Naomi, baby. We got these two women, beautiful black ladies, who have been in a crazy storyline, one of the longest running storylines that we have going into WrestleMania that's actually becoming a match, which is very interesting. Yeah, so you got Jade and Naomi, yo. B, let's go ahead and start it off, bro. What you think, man? Who you think is gonna win and why?
If they're smart, they give it to Naomi. If they're smart, give it to Naomi. Do I think they're gonna let Jade lose her first singles match on WrestleMania? But more importantly, like first singles match in fucking months. Like she just lost to Liv too, which people forget. She lost to Liv recently, so I don't know if they're gonna do a double up where she loses 2 single matches and she just came back. I don't see that shit happening. But if I was them, I would give it to Naomi. Why would you not let her beat Jade? That don't make no sense.
Yeah, and Jade has definitely been on, she's on the radar for her look. We've talked about it a lot. Like, Jade definitely looks phenomenal. She's one to watch because of her look. I ain't saying because of her wrestling ability, even though I guess she's gotten better. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying she's like, oh, she's all-star now. But Jade has appearance, man. Jade stands out immediately as you're looking at Jade Cargill. It's like a superhero body and shit. Like, so.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing about this match is I'm not looking to see who's going to win it. I know that's supposed to be the thing. I'm not looking to see who's going to win it. I'm more so looking into seeing if Jade can handle her fucking self at a WrestleMania in a single capacity. Because y'all keep saying she needs to fight Bianca at some point. Well, if you fight Naomi and you can't get a good match out of Naomi, who's made Nia Jax look fucking good the last couple times they wrestled, you can't fucking wrestle Bianca. I'm sorry. I think that should be a goddamn list somewhere in the damn rules making. You can't fight Bianca Belair. You can't even fight fucking Naomi, who is way better right now in the ring than Bianca.
Yeah. Naomi's a beast. I agree with you. I think that, I'm actually interested in seeing the match, but it sucks because I'm more interested in seeing the story, bro. I'm interested in seeing like where the story is going to go. This is one of the matches I had a problem with because I'm like, wait, there's too much story here to just have a piece of it at Mania. Like I would figure this would be the climax at Mania. Like let's figure out, but they didn't do that.
I always knew this was going to be the match at WrestleMania because I was like, how long they let Jade say out. I was like, yeah, this is same thing with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. I was like, that's WrestleMania clearly because how long this shit took.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. I think I'm gonna go with Jade. I think Jade's gonna win just off the strength that Jade is, like you said, bro. I don't think they're gonna build her up this much. I think this is her opportunity to kind of shine. They want to see what she's gonna do. I said it already when she gave that weak ass what's it called promo backstage with Kathy Kelly. Kelly, how do I feel? And I'm sitting there like, yo, listen, don't let this chick walk into WrestleMania and fumble all over the fucking place. Because listen, I don't care how the look is. If she can't wrestle and she walking around Ronda Rousey and shit, like, I'm not interested, bro. I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, she's got to get in there and she's got to make us, like, enjoy the match and shit. And Naomi is a beast right now. I like the character change, like everything. But
God damn, like
yeah, sorry, man. I definitely did.
I don't think she that fucking man. Lord have mercy.
Ronda set a bar.
Okay, I was doing a top 10 list last night for WrestleMania, and I was talking about this shit. I'm like, you know how bad you gotta be when Charlotte can't coach you to a fucking good match. You know how bad you gotta be. Like, god damn, you know how fucking bad you gotta be when Charlotte can't coach you to a good fucking match.
Charlotte gave up. Charlotte was like, all right, bitch, I'm out. All right, Slim, what you got? You got Slim, you got Naomi or Jade at Mania?
I got Jade. I feel like the payoff is already paid off for Naomi. She should have been turned heel a long time ago, and she can take this momentum either into the mid card division, or if you want to put her in that with this type of Naomi. I wouldn't mind seeing this Naomi in the one of the main title pictures. But let's call this what this is. It's no more excuses. It's no more PC Center. It's no more bringing in everybody to help you.
Right.
This is your crowning moment on the biggest stage in your profession. And you performed at All In. You performed at All Out. All these semi-big stages. No offense to AEW, but it's not as big a stage as WrestleMania. I'm sorry. WrestleMania is the stage for wrestling.
Yep.
But this is the proving match for Jade Cargill.
Yes, it is.
Did all the money we pay and all the hype we did and protecting you by putting you in a tag team with Bianca for about a year and a half really gonna pay off? Are we like I need to see a good, clean match. Like she can't afford to botch. She can't afford to botch at all.
I'm gonna destroy her while I'm live watching that shit.
Because like it's like we just said with the IWC, you know somebody's gonna be trolling the minute she messes up. If she messes up. I want her to have a good debut. I feel like her entrance should probably be fire. Same with Naomi's. But I got Jade. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
I'm with Slim. I told you I'm with Slim. Like you can't, this is not the time for you to still be fucking prepping yourself to get ready for a big match. Like this is
That's right.
This is the fucking moment. You wanted it, let's get it. You left AEW for this moment. You better fucking do it.
I agree with both of you guys. Yo, this is what we're gonna do. There's a couple of matches that are on the card, like we said, that really got placed in the card. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like they were just trying to make room for people. It seems like, but we're gonna kind of fly by some of these because there's a lot of matches, of course. Let's start with this one. This is gonna be an easy. Who do you think's gonna win? You know, we already know that they're like whatever matches or whatever. Let's start with this one. Let me make sure I get the banners right. But I don't know if they like ran out of people or what the fuck happened. But Liv and Raquel versus Bailey and Lyra.
It's the most random match.
It really is, bro. It's like there's not even any story with it, really. It's just like they were wrestling around each other, and they were like, "Hey, listen, you're doing." It's like they had a date. Hey, you listen? You doing anything for Mania? No, I'm not doing anything.
You could have gave me them versus Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, and finally let Dakota get her get back for the women's IC title. So you're basically telling me you don't give a shit about the women's IC title on the biggest stage for wrestling.
Yeah.
But we value in the tag team titles.
Yeah, I've said this numerous times, and I'll say it again. I'll say it here. This is the stupidest fucking match you could put on a card.
On WrestleMania at that, bro.
Because here's the thing. Who the fuck believes Liv and Raquel is dropping the fucking belts?
They've been, in my opinion, they've been one of the best tag teams with them.
This shit doesn't make any sense. You literally threw this match together because
Team Bailey. Okay, all right.
It kind of had a fucking problem in London, and then they or Germany, and Laura beat Raquel, and then you gave Bailey a title match, and then she beat Bailey, and Bailey's turning heel at some point, and it just
again, like, come on, I'm not even gonna see that shit yet. Like
we know what the fuck happened. We know what it is. Becky was supposed to be in this fucking WrestleMania card.
I don't know about that. I don't think Becky was supposed to fight
Laura,
bro.
Becky was supposed to fight Laura, and Liv and Raquel is supposed to fight Alexa Bliss and Nikki fucking Cross. This is fucking stupid.
Oh man,
this is fucking stupid. Like this don't make no sense. Like it don't make sense. Like it's just
Slim, that had to come out of Brandon's notebook. You know that shit for sure. That was good right there. I didn't even think of that.
You put a gauntlet match together with Alexa on SmackDown, by the way. You put this shit on SmackDown. No Alexa Bliss, no Nikki Cross.
On the fucking go home show. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, we ain't gonna kill it too much because we know that this was a throw. We all agree. I'm gonna just say, just for shits and giggles, I definitely think that Liv and Raquel are gonna win. But I think Bailey's gonna do some backhanded shit and kind of do some shit to Lyra. I just think that's where it's
Yeah.
gonna go.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all kind of agree. I don't think it
Lyra
really even
turns heel
matters.
on Bailey, which wouldn't
Listen,
which
that would
wouldn't
be
a
more
bad
interesting. Yeah, because she's boring. Be fucking on. They Triple H
She's not
arguing with me
boring.
now, motherfucker.
She's not boring. I think she's not boring. I just think that she has no
B.
fucking like story.
Listen, bro, that bitch comes out with fucking the crow wings. You'll never win this argument. Hey, Lay calls her Buffalo Wild Wings. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You are not the Crow. You ain't Sting. You ain't none of them motherfuckers. I'm not interested. All right. Just turn heel. That'll be the best shit she could do.
Yeah,
and
man.
drop the bird shit. Literally.
Drop the bird shit.
All right. Talk about random ass, boring ass tag matches. Sorry, New Day, I gotta do this to you.
Drop the bird shit. Why don't you?
About the bird shit. New Day. And listen, I even like this is another tag team that I'm so sorry, but the War Raiders, I am just not a fucking fan, bro.
I don't think they got creative. This shit sucks.
Is it? It's
creative,
bro.
They have no tag teams on Raw. All the tag teams are on SmackDown, which is why I say this is a stupid fucking match to have on a fucking WrestleMania card when the best tag team rivalries on SmackDown. It don't make any fucking sense. Like, why is this on a card?
Yeah, I still think we got a SmackDown tag match coming. I don't know how they're gonna put it together.
They doing the tag team title match Friday. Hopefully they say course correct that shit and put that shit on Sunday, and make it a threat TLC match or some shit. I hope. Yeah,
I think they're gonna. I don't know. I feel like they're still gonna throw in like 1 or 2 matches on this Mania card. Man.
They don't need to be that many matches. I think just give me one more. Just give me Randy Orton. Give me Randy Orton and whoever he's gonna fight, and then give me that TLC tag team match, and I'm good. We can leave.
Yeah, for sure. But we got I mean, I'm gonna go at New Day. I want New Day to win. I think giving them the titles may jumpstart something. I mean, I think they're the best people who will be available to jumpstart something at this point. Because, like you said, man, Judgment Day is pretty much they look like they breaking the fuck up. I don't really think there's a lot of options, man. I don't want to see LW. Whoa, I don't want to see none of them motherfuckers, bro. It's like, it's not interesting.
Yeah, I got New Day too. I just feel like at this point of that storyline, you got to give them something to make us feel like, okay, clearly they turned heel for a reason. Now it's like they don't even have a reason to turn heel. Why the fuck are they still heel?
Yeah, it's like they could really just go back to singing and dancing. I'd be fine with it. I'd actually like it even more. I ain't gonna lie.
It's getting to the point. Nigga, get the pancakes. Get the pancakes.
Yeah.
Get the trombone.
Yeah.
And shut the fuck
do
up.
It until the end of time. Yeah. let them do the gaming shit. I mean, I think it would probably be more successful. I mean, they may be having fun right now, but they were way more entertaining. I mean, they needed a change, but like you said, it was the Big E thing, and it didn't hit. It hit when it happened, but it didn't go anywhere after that.
They killed that storyline so fucking fast, and I don't know if they haven't recovered from it since.
I think it just I think it just killed itself, man. I think that there was nothing that could happen with it. If Big E wasn't able to get back in the ring, there was nothing that you could do with the shit. It was just like
which by the way, I said that shit was gonna happen, so it's not that surprising.
Oh yeah, you got the notebook and shit. It always goes back to the notebook. I got one now too. Fuck, I'm trying to copy you and shit. Get some magic in this motherfucker. All right, but we call it New Day on the tag match. Next we got to hit another one that's like a whatever fucking match. In my opinion, even though this has like it's been getting, I ain't gonna lie, this shit's been making me fucking laugh. Ray versus El Grande Americo. His name. The gimmick, all of this shit is just funny as hell to me, bro. Look at this motherfucker. got a fucking damn luchador mask with wings on it. It's not me. Chad Gable is one of the best motherfuckers on wrestling right now, yo. Yo, B, you know what be having me crying? It be having me crying when he put the luchador mask on. He wants to be the best luchador, right? Listen to the story. He put the best luchador mask on, and he puts the piece of metal in the fucking
tagging motherfuckers, knocking them niggas out.
If that ain't gold, bro, that's fucking gold. He wanted to be a luchador so he could put the metal in there and do the flying head. Listen, bro.
Holy shit, yeah.
That is gold, man. Let him don that shit. He can keep that character forever for all I care. That shit is gold. But watching him fight Rey Mysterio, I mean, this is another match that this is literally some raw shit right here.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fun. I mean, I think it'll be fun. They'll probably unmask him finally, and it'll be fun. And you always got room for like a fun match. I'm definitely going with Rey Mysterio. I think Rey's gonna pull his mask off. Even if he loses, I think Rey's gonna pull his mask off, and then go from there. But I don't know. So far everything we've talked about, I don't really think that there's no like really room for big surprises. Like I don't know if there's anything besides Bailey, like maybe flipping on Lyra or Lyra flipping on Bailey.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going with Rey.
Yeah,
Rey's probably gonna take that.
I got a Grande Americano. I got a
Grande. You gotta get it. The headbutt.
I think he fucks Ray up. I think he gets. I think Ray winning last night kind of made me winning Monday was like, yeah, Grande Americano gonna get this one. He got this in the bag, baby. Let's get it.
I understand that. Let's go. Either way, like I don't want Ray to win. I'm just like, listen, I like the character. It gives him something to do. Even though I still feel like the Creed brothers, especially Julius, man, especially fucking Julius, bro. Like I am super ready to see that guy. He is incredible, man.
Julius
like,
can wrestle, man.
He can wrestle, fight, all of that shit. Like that, he's a fucking talent.
I just wish they would push them fucking more. The Creed brothers are not a bad fucking team.
They're just really good.
You don't give them the opportunity. When they actually battled the War Raiders, that shit was good.
I'll be down for it.
They should be in this tag team title match. That's really what the fuck it should have been.
Yeah, they got him on a joke team now. It's not bad because the joke is good, but still, you're kind of you need tag teams, like you said. Slim, who you got? You got listen to his name. He remember because he was Shorty G before, but now he's El Grande Americano.
Well, first, I gotta say, for the second year in a row, it's a travesty that Chad Gable is gonna miss WrestleMania.
Where is he, man?
But I feel, representing the Gulf of America, El Grande Americano should put on a great show for all us red, white, and blue Americans, since Hulk Hogan's kind of tainted that slogan for us a little bit.
That's true.
But this is like one of those random matches that could like semi steal the show.
Yeah. I feel you.
Ray still got it.
Yes.
And, El Grande Americano, to go from 2 years ago being in a tag team melee where you're suplexing Braun Strowman out of a chaos theory to everything you're doing right now. I mean, I can see how, like, some of the luchadors are taking offense to it in their community. But, I mean, I feel like it's like one of them random matches on Mania. Like, you just don't know how good it is. Like, it reminds me of like, Kane versus the Big Show versus Raven for the hardcore title. It was like a random match, but it's fun.
That's crazy random.
They beat the shit out of each other. That shit was funny.
Damn, I'd have to go back and watch that. I don't even remember that shit.
I remember Raven. I never forget Raven getting thrown through that glass window like it was nothing.
Was it 18 or 17?
That was... I think that was 18. I think 17. It was Kurt versus Kane at 17. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that was I was thinking it's Kurt versus Shane.
Chris Benoit at 18.
Yeah. Oh my God,
that was a fucking match right there. I remember that match right there. All right, guys, we're gonna jump into another one. That's one of the ones. I think those three matches right there are one of the ones that are kind of like they're just like, hey, listen, we could take them or leave them. Another match, that we're going to talk about. Let's just go ahead and jump into it because I got something to talk about with this match. And I heard B, you kind of rebutted a little bit. But Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. It's going to be a street fight or a casino street fight. Whatever. We're going to have a gimmick.
Sin City.
One of these or whatever.
Sin City,
Sin City street fight. So we got Drew versus Damian. I'm going to start this off by saying, because I was saying it earlier, I don't know how the fuck we missed the opportunity here to make Drew McIntyre go for the U.S. Championship with LA Knight. In my opinion, I really, really feel like that was the move because we should have definitely be getting Jacob Fatu versus fucking Solo, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not feeling it, bro. I think this is going to be. It might be a good match, but it ain't doing shit for either one of them.
It is. I think the story has been told. It's been told. It's Damian Priest has screwed Drew McIntyre every time Drew McIntyre took his eye off the ball. That's pretty much the story. So now Drew isn't
It's
taking the
Judgment
title.
Day.
He's coming straight at Damian Priest. That's the story. That's been the story. He screwed him at WrestleMania 40 last year because he went after CM Punk, got his ass whooped, lost the belt. Did it at Clash at the Castle. CM Punk came in the ring, was the referee, took his eye off the ball, had a chance to win, and got screwed by CM Punk. But Damian Priest ended up winning in his hometown at Clash at the Castle.
But that was fucking CM Punk both times.
But Damian Priest, but again, Damian Priest is the one that is cashing in on these opportunities because Drew McIntyre is fucking up. Then Money in the Bank.
I mean,
Money in the Bank. He wins the Money in the Bank briefcase, and then comes in, tries to get the title back. CM Punk comes out, fucks him over, and who does Damian Priest pin? Doesn't pin Seth. He pins Drew. Keeps the belt.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
And then even now, like he eliminated him in the Royal Rumble. Why? Because he went after John Cena, threw him out the ring. He also in Elimination Chamber, he went after John Cena. Who pinned him? Damian Priest.
Yeah, they built it. They definitely built it, but they had to build that shit.
There.
What are you saying, Slim?
No, I agree with everything that B is saying. I feel like they built it to where it means something, like tidbits here and there, but it's
the reason why I say like the LA Knight match wouldn't work is only because we're only giving it because of the backstage shit. But outside of that, what's the story?
The belt.
That's
plain and simple.
That's it.
I mean,
belt is a build. That's it. That's all you need.
I don't think
that's
like
all you need. Now. That's not.
I mean, it can be. It's a good. A belt is a starting point, bro. At some point, you got to realize, like, the one thing we got to say about Drew McIntyre, this motherfucker has been cinematic. He's been phenomenal for years at this point. Where's his fucking belt, man? He ain't had an opportunity. Well, he's had opportunities, but
I would say
where's his fucking belt? My bad, Slim. I've cut him off and shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say particularly that Drew should be going at the LA Knight. I would say Damian Priest should be going for LA Knight's belt. I think Damian Priest should have been going for the U.S. title.
Or a triple
and Drew
threat
should be doing something different. Like I thought Drew should have been somewhere in the selling of the soul story with The Rock and John. I thought that would have fit him perfectly. He should be fighting Roman. Fuck this bullshit. Let's get this out the way. He should be fighting Roman Reigns. He should have done this for
about
The Rock.
it.
He should have done this for The Rock. He should have been a part of this storyline. He should have been the one to take the Roman Reigns out for The Rock. And him and Roman should be a fucking match at WrestleMania right now. And he's only doing it because The Rock can't touch Roman right now. That would have been way more fucking intriguing.
Okay, that I can't argue with that.
You got
what you got. It is what it is. It's fucking.
But to me personally, if you ask me, that should have been the fucking story. That should have been it. The Rock is not going to touch Roman because he's blood. He's family. Why would I touch you? I'm not going to do that. But I got somebody
to do it for you. Yeah. Yo, listen. We gonna talk about it. That's a grand fucking finale. We gonna end it up. But let's keep moving in that direction. We got to get Slim back. Slim was I wanted to get his opinion too. But Damian Priest, I'm gonna go with Damian. I think Damian's gonna win it. Which I hope I'm wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Damian's gonna win it, but I hope Drew wins it. I kind of want Drew to be, like you said, elevated.
Yeah, I think Drew wins. I think Drew does win. The problem with Drew winning is because we already know where this is coming. He's going after Cody next. So I don't know if you give him a win over Damian at WrestleMania and then he's going to lose at Backlash to Cody.
That fucking sucks if it jumps that fast.
And that's what
we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
He's going to lose to Cody at Backlash? Like, I think if you give the Damian Priest the win, you can sell it better. Because if Cody wins and keep the belt, Damian Priest needs to lose the match to Drew. If Cody keeps the belt, Damian Priest needs to lose. Drew needs to win. Drew needs to be Cody Rhodes' next opponent.
Let's be honest. Drew needs to win, period. Because he hasn't. He needs a fucking win.
But he's another one. Just like Jade losing to Liv on SmackDown, he just beat Randy Orton on SmackDown.
Yeah, that's true too.
So,
all right.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
It's a hard one. It's definitely a hard one, but it's one of the ones that, like, you're right. I mean, they got history, man. It's just I don't know.
Like I said, this is not a match. And I was like that earlier. I was like, man, this don't make no fucking sense. Especially when this was announced. I was like, this is stupid. But once it got announced, I'm like, you know what? And then the story got built. I'm like, you know what? This actually does make logical fucking sense.
It does. There's no doubt about it. They got history all the way back to Judgment Day.
Yeah.
They got history.
Yeah.
But all right, let's jump in. We're gonna jump in. We got to kind of blow through a couple more of these. We still got a lot of fucking matches and big things to talk about. All right, here we go. Next match. This is kind of crazy. I don't know why, bro, but I feel like even though, well, I don't know, because KO did have surgery, so I guess I don't have it as much as I did before. But who the fuck is Randy Orton facing, bro? Are we getting some random person, or is Randy Orton going to be thrown into the Cody Rhodes and what's it called story?
I think he's either going to fight Solo or he's going to fight Nick Aldis. My bet is Solo. Solo ain't got no match on WrestleMania. Why he doesn't have a match on WrestleMania is kind of fucking stupid to me.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I fully agree with that.
Like, Solo has no match. I can see Randy versus Solo. Like, that's the safer bet. Because then Randy wins, and then you can sell it on. If John wins, see, this is the thing. Cody beats John. Drew needs to win. And Drew and Cody needs to be the match of Backlash. But if Randy fights Solo and he beats Solo, he has an actual reason for why he needs to be against John Cena.
All right, Slim, while you're here, bro, I want to get your opinion when you were able to be in the show. I know you working and stuff like that. So we talking about Randy Orton. Who you think Randy's even going to be fighting that Mania? B had a good point.
To me, this is the perfect time to pull a surprise, especially with the pomp and pageantry of Mania. We're about to get RKO versus Black Mass. Who can strike first? Give me Randy Orton versus Aleister Black with his re-debut on the biggest stage. Like, I get it. People are gonna be like, no, save it for the Raw after Mania. No, give him that. Give him that.
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting.
Like tonight, like AEW debut Josh Alexander, and he lost to Adam Heyman Page. Why?
Yeah, why bring him out if you're
why bring somebody out just to lose?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Then he turned heel.
Solo's a safer bet.
The heel turn would be the only benefit you can gain from that if you're going to do it.
Solo's the safer bet. Just let him fight Solo. It's way easier. You can sell it. He's got history with Solo, and on top of that, it's fucking Randy Orton. He's clearly going to win.
I mean, if he doesn't, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if I saw a loss from Randy. Randy Orton's one of them people that he's at a stage where, I mean, I don't even know if it really matters if this motherfucker does anymore, bro. It's like he's almost just there, kind of on some Rey Mysterio shit. He can win or lose. It's just, it is what it is. He Randy. He always going to be Randy.
Because if you're going to build, like I said, if you're going to build it as John Cena versus Randy Orton, heel Cena versus face Orton for Backlash, Randy needs to win the match.
I thought we was getting fucking Cody versus Randy. I don't even know what I'm all over the place. That's why I'm saying, like, so much of this shit don't make sense. But like Triple H said, we don't know the backstage going on. So who knows? But yeah, I mean, hey, y'all shit sounds good. I mean, I think we getting along the lines of I think it's gonna be Nick Aldis. I think he might surprise us and jump in the ring with Randy when he's like, maybe Randy will come out and be like, this is Mania and I don't have an opponent. And then Nick might just come out like on some Magnus shit and take the dude off and be like, yeah, you're fighting me. You think I'm just gonna let that shit go? I'm not one of these, that would be awesome. I think that'd be awesome.
I would love to see Nick Aldis, Magnus get his fucking moment. That'd be dope.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
It would be.
That can also open up a character like with him too. You know what I'm saying? Like if that could bring like a different aspect, because then seeing him in the ring and seeing a presence, he could become a heel fucking, whatever.
The problem that runs into that is because he's actually good as a GM.
Yeah, he really is.
So that's the problem it runs into, because then does he become an actual active wrestler?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It kind of opened the door for a different character, because he could be.
Then you run into a problem on SmackDown because now your GM is an active competitor. So who's the GM? Yep. William Regal. I wouldn't mind William Regal being.
Oh man, I wouldn't mind. If Regal came back to take that place, I wouldn't mind that.
I wouldn't mind William Regal taking his job. I'm like, yeah, let's do this.
I would love that. Yeah, I love. When Tajiri and William Regal, those was one of my favorite fucking general managers. And Tajiri was like the what's it called, but then he was sick Tajiri on people. Listen, bro, that was fire, yo. I love that shit.
Get him with the miss.
Yeah. Sit there and drink tea and shit. I love, yo, they had some great shit back in the day.
Holy shit, yeah.
All right, yo. All right, we got Randy out the way. All right, guys, we winding down. We getting some of the top ones here. Let's go ahead and jump into one of the ones that everybody's looking to see. All right, let's jump into this. Is gonna be another fast one. We're gonna hit this one fast, yo. Because I don't know. Listen, it's probably gonna be a good match because of the people who are in it. They're probably gonna do a lot, but at the end of the day, Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. I'm not going to lie to you. AJ's probably going to win, but I think Logan should go over. I'm not going to lie. AJ is the man. He's been the man forever. He's definitely on his way out the fucking door. Logan Paul is hot. He's hot. He's hot new talent. The motherfucker's good. The pulverizer he's got just for AJ Styles, because there ain't nobody else who can do that shit. the move is fire, but it's just like it's one motherfucker you can do on the whole roster that you can do that damn move to. That's going to sell like AJ selling it. But I'm gonna go with AJ winning because I think he's gonna win, but I'm gonna go with I want Logan to win. How you feel, B?
I do not care about this match.
I just don't give a fuck about it either, bro.
I'm sorry. I will be honest. I truly believe they just threw him this fucking match.
Hey,
I think they threw AJ this and Logan this. They were like, listen, you can.
They know they can work. They could probably work a match.
Yeah,
that's why it's going to be a good match.
I truly believe John Cena was supposed to fight Logan.
Listen,
and AJ was supposed to fight for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Possible.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't
like
know.
Logan, but he needs to go over. Yo, Logan is fucking dope, man. I mean, I get people not liking him, but I mean, he's
if
the
Logan
dude
goes
is good,
over,
man.
If Logan goes over, I can see it. I mean, I can see it. He hasn't had. Well, I can't say he hasn't had a WrestleMania match. WrestleMania when he won last year.
Yeah.
But
and he's always entertaining. So he always brings out actual speed and all these guys.
But here's the problem.
Entertaining this shit.
Here's the problem. AJ's gonna do WrestleMania and then he's gonna be gone for what, months?
Probably. He's always fucking gone.
So he's gonna win the match and then he's gonna dip.
Listen, bro. I don't know. We'll see. But whatever. I mean, I think that's why I said it's gonna be a flyby one because we got this bigger fish to fry.
Yeah,
Slim, how you feel, bro? You feel AJ and Logan? Who you think got the win, bro?
Now that's a match I feel like has no build at all. Just like a couple of backstage interactions and like 2 segments on Raw for like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like we already know it's like basic storyline. Anything you can do, I can do better. I'm the cocky young upstart kid. You're the veteran. Pretty much, it's pretty much a different version of Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels. A big one-upsmanship battle.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm not comparing talent.
Not match. Yeah, you're not talking about match caliber. You're talking about basically like just like strategy and story with it, right?
Yeah, like it's just like big one-up battle. But I feel like, and my hot take is, I feel like Logan Paul's gonna go over, and this is gonna send AJ into some type of either mad depression or
shit, right?
Yeah,
Karrion Kross, man. Listen. Like I said, this real quick around this.
On the card. Fuck this.
He is fucked. Yo, Karrion Kross.
This should be the match for AJ Styles on the goddamn card.
When he did that, yo, that's a good B. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good ass point.
Did y'all see? Should be the match. Fuck this shit.
Did y'all see on Raw when Karrion faked like he hurt his leg, and then he danced? Oh, yo, I was like, this motherfucker is gold, man. I really hope that after this Mania, we really start moving forward with starting to build some people, bro. I really hope Karrion is on that list. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying, you could have easily built Karrion Kross versus The Miz into a Mania match. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
I don't know what there are so many matches that this fucking they had and they just fucking dropped.
New Day and War Raiders. Why? That could have literally been. That could have been the go home show. That could have been a pre-show. It could have been any fucking thing.
They had so many fucking Roxanne and Bailey and Laura could have been the fucking match for the.
That's it. Triple threat for the fucking title.
Done.
That's
in and out.
Right there.
You could have had.
I don't know what happened.
For the
Be real. Be real with you,
done.
the way they
You
do,
could
the
have
way
had
they,
Charlotte and Chelsea for the title. Boom, done.
it's a crime that
Hold on,
Chelsea
Harris.
Green is not on the Mania card. It's a crime
right.
Chelsea Green is not on that Mania card.
That's another one who I was like, damn, bro, Chelsea and all the because she's gold right now, bro. Like she's been killing it. She's got a faction.
Chelsea and Charlotte would have been a fucking banger.
Woo!
That shit would have been fucking good.
I ain't gonna hate that. I can't even hate that.
If Charlotte would have won, I would have been like, you know what? I get it.
I get it. Yeah, I wouldn't even mad.
Like,
that match
it
would just
would've
be
been
so
like, I
damn
get it.
good. That would be a good ass match right there. Chelsea's another one. I really hope they start pushing her to the moon. I'm glad she
And
got a belt.
low key, you holding the Street Profits.
Yeah,
Like,
they
nothing-
really are.
The Street Profits. They should
Nothing-
be
Another one.
Nothing against the New Days pulling a veteran move by being on the card, but you could have put like a fatal 4-way DIY something together.
Ladder match. Yeah.
Because I mean, out of the two tag team divisions, the WWE tag team division is better than the World Tag Division right now.
Yep.
Not lying.
Because I mean, like, to be realistic, there's no team on Raw that's fucking with the War Raiders. Realistically, like no team makes me believe that
outside of the Creed brothers.
Outside of the Creed brothers.
Creed brothers for sure. I would say.
Outside of the Creed brothers, and I know FTR ain't about to walk through them doors no time soon. So like that tag team division is like very low.
I will say this. I am looking forward to the fucking draft because they need to put Fraxium on fucking Raw and get them the fucking belts. I don't give a fuck what they gotta do.
Do you think Fraxium gonna do the same thing they did on NXT and on Raw? Man, I would hope so. They don't got good history.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I see Nathan Frazier being more of a single star.
I really like Nathan Frazier. He's a fucking beast, man. That match he had with Phoenix on SmackDown was incredible.
Yeah,
man. They got a lot. But all right,
Rollins Jr.
Raw only two good tag teams. Listen, bro.
Yeah,
you got the Lucha Brothers, and you don't got them being attacked. But they're standing out. Speaking of the Lucha Brothers, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. We have the next match that I think is going to be really good. It's another potential match of the night. Hopefully, this really builds these guys too, because phenomenal talent on this match right here. We got Penta versus Finn versus Dom versus Braun for the IC Championship. I think this match right here is going to be really good. The story between Finn and Dom is going to be very interesting to watch. A lot of history here. Like, is building Penta. He's been on an undefeated streak. And of course, man, Braun's held this title for a while now. He's been very dominant since we've seen Gunther with it. Gunther had that championship. He was super dominant. But also, Braun's been kind of lackluster because he's kind of been sitting in the shadows, just spearing the shit out of people and walking away. Just fucking motorboating people and shit, and then just bouncing. And I don't know. I'm gonna start it off and just say I personally would love to see Dom win it, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would not be mad if Finn won. I think Finn needs a win, and I kind of want to see him do something different. So I'm gonna go with Dom just because I think he's gonna win, but I wouldn't mind seeing Finn win. Who you guys got? Let's start with Slim. So Slim is in the seat.
I feel like it's too early to put a strap on Penta, and he doesn't have to get pinned in this match to ruin his record. I agree with you. I would not be mad at Finn because he's been a minute since he's held a singles title, and the last time he won the IC title at Mania was him not jobbing the Demon out to Bobby Lashley. So that should be interesting. But I feel like Dom could be the best benefactor in this match. He gets a title. He comes out on Monday to all the boos. He still got Liv on his arm. And then it's the Raw after WrestleMania. And all the thing Dom has to say, hey, look, you got gold, you got power. So I think I should be running Judgment Day and kick you out and let somebody else.
And then him and Finn at Backlash?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I can't hate. That's a good ass point right there. That was good. That was good, Slim.
Because
agree.
I'm just saying, like, honestly, like, there's nothing wrong with Braun Breaker is doing, but you got to have more plans for him outside of this.
Bro, he wasn't really doing shit, bro. I'll be honest with you. Oh, you think he's going after Jay next?
Yeah, he going after Jay. I got Dom. I think Dom
Yeah,
wins.
Dom.
I think Dom wins. I think that they need to hurry this shit up, though. I tell you that fucking much. I'm getting tired of this fucking will they won't they break up shit.
Yeah,
Break
there's
up.
got to be something.
It's over. It's fucking
I
up.
like Slim's point. I like Slim's point. That was pretty good.
And I actually think that they do have a match at I think they do have a match at Backlash for the title, and I think JD McDonough screws Finn.
Yeah, that's right. He's coming back too. Yeah. Hey, listen, that's a good point too. And you think he rocks with Dom?
I don't think he rocks with Dom, but I think he knows a good situation when he gets one. And Finn right now will fuck up his whole situation.
Yeah, I think they're gonna start moving Finn towards a baby face. Where I've heard people saying shit.
I don't think Finn's gonna be a good baby face, but I think
Finn, he could, man. I mean, he's been bad for a while.
Yeah, I think Finn is I think Finn takes the pin. I think Dom pins Finn.
Listen, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. It's story there, so I definitely wouldn't hate it. All right, let's jump into the next big one. We got another big one here. One we all want to see: Rhea versus Bianca versus Io Sky. This is one of the biggest matches on the card, man. I think this is going to close out night one, as it should. Definitely.
It's night two.
Star challenge here. You said this is going to be night two?
Yeah, it's night two. It's opening night two, probably.
Oh, did they announce it already?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that. Damn, I didn't pay attention then. I thought they didn't announce what was on night one and night two yet.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as story goes, it's been interesting. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm gonna still say it. Io Sky is phenomenal. She's an unbelievably talented wrestler. But Bianca and Rhea outshine her. I said what I said, and I'll die on that hill.
They can outshine Io all day, every day. Io winning that belt. Io keeping the belt, and it just, and I think she pins Rhea to keep it.
I don't disagree with you, but like I said on the last show when Dre was here, I definitely do think she's gonna win. I think it's all gonna be because, but here be, I think it's all gonna be because Bianca and Rhea just can't focus on her. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, it's coming. Yeah,
fuck
definitely.
that win though, man. Like if you're not gonna have a dominant win, is it a win? You know what I'm saying?
But okay,
a win is a win, I guess. But
here's the thing. It's not like Io can't wrestle.
Oh no, she's phenomenal.
Okay, so
unbelievably phenomenal. Like,
in the senses of this is what I feel. Io should be fighting Rhea by her fucking self. Io should have won the Royal Rumble. You should have built this storyline. You could have did everything that you've done with Rhea, her having the mental breakdowns and all that shit because she can't beat Io. And then you lead up to this match and she loses to fucking Io. Done. Bianca could have won the Elimination Chamber and fought Tiffany. Done. This shit should be a triple threat match. I don't give a shit. It does not make
Bianca and Rhea were already a match that we all wanted to see coming from NXT. And I think that's the reason why I've been saying that match alone is enough to main event a fucking Mania. Bianca versus Rhea. And then it's like throwing Io in the mix is just added. That's why I never say Io is fucking phenomenal. But just imagine like a Io Sky versus fucking Asuka for the title. I'd be more interested in something like that, bro.
Here's the thing.
History.
Io and Rhea have more history than her and Bianca. People don't want to say that shit because it don't sound. But Io has more history with Rhea than Rhea and Bianca.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true.
People don't want to acknowledge that shit. That's just the truth. Io has way more history with Rhea because she's beaten her every time the title's been on the line. She has beaten her. True. When Charlotte beat Rhea at WrestleMania 36, you know who the fuck beat them two? Io.
Yep.
Io has beat Rhea every fucking chance they've been in the ring together. Rhea and Bianca has had one fucking match, and that was NXT before Charlotte and her before that WrestleMania 36. You know who won the match? Rhea.
You want to know something though, B? And you're absolutely right, bro. It's like the history is definitely there.
The only reason why, again, it's like the name value, the name itself,
and
Rhea
the look,
and
the look, bro. You can't dismiss the imagery of seeing Rhea Ripley, big ass white chick, and you got Bianca, built black chick, like going up against each other. It's a classic image, bro. The picture itself tells.
Okay, it's a great image, but do you think that's a good match?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be a phenomenal, hard-hitting match.
I'm not talking about namesake. I'm talking about like if they're actually in the ring going against.
Yeah, for sure. You know what makes me think it, to be honest with you, and Bianca is not a Charlotte Flair. Rhea Ripley, when I say shit, I've been saying like, is Rhea that good lately? Kind of just piggybacking off of what Dominique was saying when she was on. Mm-hmm. Rhea is really good in the ring. She's not bad in no type of way. Bianca's good in the ring. She's not great, but the fact that both of them can go in there without doing, jumping off and dives and all that shit or whatever, and they can just go on some hard hitting shit, I think it'll be a phenomenal match.
The problem is, what match are we getting? And that's my problem, because they could go in there. You want to just, everybody's right. They can go in there and just wrestle, but what match are we getting? Because they could go in there also and be like, let's test strength and let's do this and let's do that. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, what the fuck are we doing?
We might get that classic shit. Hey, listen, bro, you don't want to see him go back and forth. I mean,
that's bullshit. I need to speed up this process. I got shit to fucking do. I don't have time with this shit.
Hey B, this is gonna sound crazy. I'm super like jumping to a whole nother portion of this shit. But I gotta get you, I gotta get you on the entertainment show, man. We got a bunch of episodes coming on. I think you'd be perfect for it, bro. I gotta get you on the ENT show.
But doing this, like I said, I did my list last night. I did a list last night, and I'm just like, I get the idea of, yes, Bianca and Rhea makes the box office sense, but to pretend like Io does not belong in the match with them is kind of crazy to me, because Io is better.
I just think this match. Yeah. I feel you, bro. But I think it'll be different, bro. If it was a different caliber, even if a SummerSlam would be better suited for this match, in my opinion. But this match, this triple threat, I don't feel like it was necessary. Main event shit is. All right, who we got to win? We got fucking 5 more matches.
Oh, yeah, Io.
You got Io. All right, I got Io too, off of their strength. Like I said, I think it's gonna be the whole. Oh, they weren't paying attention enough to her and all that shit or whatever. But yeah, I definitely got Io. I think, and after that, like I think Fred said it. Fred Turner said, he said, Io needs to win so the Rhea and Bianca beef can keep going. Fred, I don't know if that's gonna happen, because I still feel like we're gonna get some kind of tie to Naomi and Jade still. I still think that there's gonna be something, unless they fucking flip the script, but they definitely were kind of plotting for that shit. But we'll see. We don't know. Remember what Triple H said? We ain't even real. So
yeah.
Your imagination right now.
My thing is also, Bianca's not leaving fucking SmackDown. Like, that's just, why would you let her win if she's not going to be
on Raw? Montez is over there.
Yeah, like, it doesn't make any sense to move her from Raw to SmackDown to Raw. Doesn't make any sense. So she's not winning. Right. So
listen, that's true too. We're gonna do another fast one real quick. It's gonna be another match, and then we're gonna start getting into these main events, y'all. Right, I think we pretty much touched everything. Then we did a good job. We're under 2 hours. All right, so we're gonna do this. This is gonna be a fast one. Oh, Charlotte and Tiffany. Yeah, we'll get to that one next. Let's do this fast one real quick. We have, of course, LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Man, with all respect to Jacob Fatu, I think this guy is phenomenal. He's definitely a top guy. I cannot wait to see what he's gonna do in the future. But this shit ain't it for me. I'm sorry, yo. LA Knight. I mean, I've watched Jacob Fatu fight Braun Strowman, and I fucking hated every minute of it. I've watched him do everything outside of the. I'm just not into it, bro. I'm tired of the monsters fight the monsters and all that. Fuck all of that bullshit. I think Jacob Fatu should have stayed on the realm.
Braun Strowman got liquid knees. That's why I didn't like that shit. Braun Strowman got liquid knees.
Running around, big goofy nigga. I'm just not interested, bro. I don't want the fucking lumberjack. I'm just not into it, man. I mean, they had the last man standing match was great, but it's just Jacob Fatu is a different caliber, bro. He's a different caliber. I bring it up every single time. That fucking Hell in a Cell or that War Games match when he fucking got bulldogged on that toolbox and
Yeah.
stood back up and said, "Whoa, that motherfucker is a beast." You
And
understand?
then CM Punk was like, "Oh shit,
Oh shit. He deserves better, bro. He deserves better. I don't feel like putting him in this LA Knight match. I don't even think giving him the fucking US championship right now is the right move. I think I think he should stay away from belts, man. It was doing the same shit with the Fiend. Like, he don't need a belt right now. Like, he's got enough story around him. He's got enough shit right now, bro. I'm sorry.
I think LA Knight
we'll
wins.
see, man.
That's I think LA Knight wins. The
Yo,
problem
be for real. Hold on, B. Hold on. Redfield Orphan said, that's your cousin. And he got a picture of Umaga up there. Hey, listen, we don't know people, but yo, if that's your cousin, you can definitely come on and talk about him, bro. Jacob, my dude, yeah.
Listen, I think LA Knight wins, but to say Jacob don't need a belt is crazy. I think Jacob will get a belt eventually.
Eventually, for sure. Yeah, no doubt about it.
But he's too tied into this fucking bloodline, this solo shit. I need him to get out of that first. Then give him the belt. Give him the belt at SummerSlam. If you want to give him the belt at SummerSlam, I will 100% agree. Do that shit then, because then he will be 100% out of the solo shit, and we ain't got to deal with that shit. But I think Solo screws him. I think Solo screws him.
Hey, listen, I don't know if Solo's gonna screw him or Solo's what. I mean, it depends on what you mean. Like, if Solo try to get involved and screws him in that way, to do that at Mania kind of fucking sucks for me, bro. I mean, like I said,
here's my thing. I don't think Jacob loses to LA Knight straight up. That shit don't make no sense. Yeah, that don't make a goddamn lick of sense. Why would you let Jacob just take a pin clean
from LA Knight? He ain't even a hot shit no more. Like not at all. I think this match should be some dominant Jacob Fatu shit. And LA Knight is just like trying to come back. He gets his little comeback periods where he does his thing.
Like John Cena and Umaga first match at New Year's Revolution.
Hey,
like Umaga beat John Cena, but John Cena squeaked by.
I don't think I don't think he should squeak by though. Like you said, it's got to be some kind of. It's going to be some kind of deflection, bro, with somebody. It's going to be.
I think Solo screws. Solo screws Jacob. Not trying to, but I think he just screws him because he's trying to be involved, help him, and he ends up fucking him over at the end.
Yeah. I definitely have. I got LA on the.
Oh, you can just get a belt to Jacob, which I would not be opposed to.
I wouldn't be mad either.
Get a belt to Jacob too. I would not be fucking mad at this. I'd be like, yeah.
And then have Solo and Jacob go for the title. Yeah. I love Jacob, bro. Listen, don't get me twisted. I love Jacob. I just feel like his character, his demeanor, everything about him is just he fits in the dominance role. He doesn't need to be hitting for belts yet. Like, he's dominant. He could fucking just go up to people and just take them out. He don't even. I ain't thinking no belt. I run everything in here, and he's just one of them dudes, man. Like, we're gonna see him eventually, but he's just one of them dudes.
I get what you're trying to say. Like, build him to be this conquering motherfucker, beat the shit out of everybody, leave everybody fucked up, take them all out, and then when you get to that belt, it's like, who the fuck gonna test him?
B, when you get a belt, here's the thing about the belts, bro. When you get a belt. At time, before Roman Reigns and shit, everybody understood this. You got to lose the belt. That's the biggest thing. When you get a belt, you got to lose the belt. Yeah. And that's why it's like, when you have people like Jacob Fatu, you have to make sure you're protecting their character. Like we were talking earlier, when you get like these guys who come up in the, first, their debut matches and shit. And then they sit here and lose. And it's like, fuck, what are we going to do now? Well, either you can make him a bad guy.
That nigga for
not like him.
3 months. Then he came out and lost to Apollo Crews. You're like, what the fuck?
They fired him. It was like, we can't. We fucked up too much. Goodbye. Just get out. And just let him go immediately.
Nigga lost to this nigga in a roller. You're like, oh, nah, nigga, this nigga had 3 months of building this shit out.
Hey, B. They had like $4 million worth of vignettes. They was renting cars. They had mad work. People sweating and shit. Oh man, this Giovanni Vinci is gonna be amazing. Fucking 14 seconds. It's not just leave. We wasted time with you.
Got in the ring. Didn't even take his gear off. Nigga rolled his ass up and won the match. You're like, God damn.
He's one person that if I heard him bitching on the podcast, I'd be like, yeah, bro. I'll be clapping like, I'll show you. Bro.
I feel
You deserve to complain. All right, yo, let's go ahead and jump into some of the meat and potatoes. That was funny as shit. Giovanni Vince crazy, yo. He really did. They built that motherfucker up. They spent millions on him, yo.
Hey, get that nigga a whole like he the next one up and came in the ring and got
squashed. Looked like an accident and shit. He got up like, what the fuck? I didn't even take my clothes off.
You're like, hey, you took a jacket off. The fuck?
Apollo Crews. That was Apollo Crews fucking highlight for the entire year.
Oh,
he didn't do nothing else.
That nigga do
that
shit.
One fucking match.
That nigga ain't do shit the rest of that year. That nigga was gone.
That's crazy, bro. Shout out to Slim. Slim working hard, man. Y'all see Slim come on here and Slim B, Slim comes on here and tries to get, pieces of when he's working. He's working, man. Trying to get and stay on the show. So big shout out to Slim. Shout out to Lay, wherever Lay is at. I think Lay hit us up, said she was working. So she may not be able to come on. But listen, guys, we're going to still keep going through. We got a couple more matches. We're going to try to run through it. I don't want the show to be fucking 2.5 hours or whatever. But all right, let's get to some of the big names. We got, of course, Tiffany versus Charlotte. Now, this is going to be interesting, man. A lot of controversy with this one. They definitely shooting from the hip with these promos they had. And I wasn't interested in this shit until they started shooting from the hip. So it was definitely good that they did it. I'm going to start it off and just say it real quick. I think Tiff is winning this. I think Tiffany's going to win this one. I don't think they're going to give the belt to Charlotte. I think Charlotte, I don't think Charlotte needs it. And I think that's the best way to say it. I can see this. Listen, this is going to sound crazy, right? I can see this ending with Tiffany actually going over clean and then Charlotte shaking her hand at the end and a legit handshake. I can see that. I don't know if that's how it's going to go, but I can see that. And it may clear Charlotte's name and let her build up. And maybe because it seemed like they wanted to bring her back as a babyface, but the fans kind of said, fuck that. We ain't feeling you. So I can see Tiffany going over clean and then Charlotte shaking her hand at the end. And, maybe she holds her hand up and kind of pass the torch a little bit. I can see it. But what you got, B? What do you think is going to happen? Oh, Slim came back. Good. Slim, hurry up. I'm gonna get Slim first. Slim, because this is his girl right here. Slim, welcome back, brother. We just shouting you out while your hard work, man. You be killing it, bro. But Charlotte versus Tiff, bro. What you got?
The most personal feud on all the card, all the shade, all the backstage politicking. But I'm sorry, America. The Flair name goes back on top billing, and we kick Tiffany Stratton back down to mediocrity so she can job the Chelsea Green by SummerSlam. I got Charlotte Flair winning it, baby.
All right, we got Charlotte on the board. All right. Job to Chelsea Green. As long as my Chelsea wins, bro. I love Chelsea, man. I love Chelsea. All right, B. Who you got, brother?
For months, I was like, Tiffany needs to win this match. But Charlotte's gonna win this match.
You think Charlotte's winning too? Okay, yes. Hey, Redfield said in the comments too.
I think Charlotte wins. I think that they're gonna build Tiffany up as a face, especially if Bianca's about to be a heel. You need a new face. You need another woman face, and I think it's gonna be Tiffany. She needs an arc. She needs a story. She needs something. And then she gets the belt back, maybe at Evolution 2 if they do an Evolution 2, or she's going to get the belt back at SummerSlam.
Okay. Hey, listen, it can go either way. I mean, it's definitely a lot open. Like Slim said, like we all said, really, like we've been talking about like the heat that's came from this match. It's one of the best builds, in my opinion, for Mania. Like, everybody was talking about it, got everybody interested because they went rogue, man. And listen, look how much excitement it built. So it was the right call.
I said that this match sucks. The bill sucks. It's not good. Yeah,
bro. Them promos was nice, man.
I think we only talk about the promo between her and Charlotte when they both went off script. Great. But for the most part, this fucking storyline has sucked.
Yeah, don't get me twisted. Like I said, like until that shit happened when they had those promos.
Thing. Like outside of that one promo, that is it. Like outside of that one promo,
that's true.
That's it. True. And even in that sense, that promo was okay because both of them went off the fucking script. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
like,
but Tiffany went deep. Tiffany cut to the point where it was like, damn, bitch, like you just mentioned my divorce, my husband in the ring, and then rolled out.
It is the thing. Like,
Tiffany went
but
deep.
a couple weeks ago, we were saying Charlotte went too far. Tiffany couldn't even get a fucking word in on one of those interviews.
I don't think
she couldn't even get a fucking
you're right.
word.
Yeah, Charlotte didn't go too far. Charlotte just dominated that shit. That's all. Charlotte just said, "Listen, bitch, I'm the queen."
So Tiffany was like, "Nah, fuck that." Tiffany was like, "I'm not letting that shit happen again. Like, fuck that. I'm not letting you do that to me again."
Yep.
So,
and I respect that shit.
Appreciated that. Like, about fucking time.
That's right. Good night, baby. Get some sleep. Yeah, that's exactly the same thing you saying. Exactly what I feel. Tiffany went home and she did her homework, and he said, "All right, you gonna try to make me look like that?" And she came back with a vengeance. And but listen, that was enough. I'm telling you right now, I'm somebody saying just like you said. You know, I was talking shit about Tiffany. I was sitting there saying like, "Hey, listen, she on the mic, she ain't even all that." Like, you know what I'm saying? She's okay in the ring, but really, what's putting her over, man? It's like, she okay. But she was running around with Nia Jackson shit for a while, and that was like her little claim to fame. But then after that promo and shit, now I'm sitting like, okay, Tiffany, let me see what you got going on, because you did come back. You didn't just fumble like Jade Cargill and shit. Sorry, Jade. I can't wait till Jade shut me the fuck up, yo, because I know Jade gonna get in that ring on Saturday or Sunday, and she gonna tear that shit up. And I'm like, all right, Jade. See, I like looking at you, so hey, listen. No hate, no disrespect, Jay, gorgeous. All right,
Jay, mind my damn business. He ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah, shit. Yo, listen. Triple H said we ain't real, so don't worry. This shit is all your imagination right now. But all right, guys, we got a couple more, and then we're going to call it a night, man, because these are the big matches right here. Let's go ahead and start with the one which is crazy. This isn't the biggest match, I guess. Nah, fuck it. We're going to start with this one right here. Here's a good one. You got Jey Uso versus Gunther. Man, this has been a roller coaster, man, for this match right here. But I guess they've done it pretty well. Yeah, I mean, the Gunther destroying Jimmy was phenomenal work, man. That shit unleashed Gunther, in my opinion. And I'm not gonna lie, I love Jey Uso. I loved Usos, my third favorite tag team of all time. But after him beating Jimmy ass the way he did, I'm going for Gunther. I know that shit sounds fucking crazy, but I'm going for Gunther, yo. I think that Gunther should take this, and it should open him up, and he should keep the title. And then I feel like people are going to have a different respect for him, even though they're going to be pissed. But I think that's the heat that he's going to need for that heel run with that title. So I'm going Gunther. As crazy as that sounds. Go ahead, Slim. What you got?
This is going to be your opening match for
here we go.
WrestleMania weekend to set the tone and get the crowd hype. I got Jay. I got him fighting underneath the entire match. Like Gunther gonna whip him like a government mule, and he gonna have this resurgence, like, feeling the power from the crowd, and he's gonna do something. But I think he gotta, for all the talk he's talking, Gunther got to get some color in this match, because he said he's gonna whip his ass and whipping his brother's ass, so he got to get some color in this match. But I got Jay. I feel like you don't sacrifice the Cena Rumble win without having him go over. Yeah. So I feel like Jay is gonna be it. And honestly, you can stick Gunther in whatever after this, to be honest with you. Pretty much, who's to say? The rumors are Ilya Dragunov is having a speedy recovery. He might be back that Raw after WrestleMania, kick off that feud. So nice. Who knows? And I mean, hell, you could do a whole story about how he looks down on Ludwig, and they finally have a one-on-one match to prove that
too. Yeah, I'm waiting for Ludwig to pop in for somewhere. I think Ludwig, especially with that Tiffany Stratton thing, I think that kind of opened the door to make him a babyface or something, bro. It's crazy how fast that shit could flip, because people definitely sided with him after and then he did it right by playing along. So yeah, you could do some work.
Okay, nobody believed that shit. I don't even think
nobody believed that shit. Like, nobody believed that shit. Charlotte, ain't nobody believe that shit at all. That's how I know y'all are true wrestling fans, because that's what a true wrestling fan wants. But they're gonna give the belt to Jay. Yeah, I think that there's potential for Jay to win, especially after everything. But there's a big chance that they can swerve and they can fucking get that shit to Gunther. The kids love them. My little brother loves him. My little niece loved him. Yeah, I mean Jay is phenomenal, bro. I was saying it before. Like Jay was the hottest shit on wrestling. When we got to War Games, and Roman came out, and then at the end, and then Jay came out. Let me tell you something. That was like evidence. It was like, Roman Reigns the hottest shit on wrestling last 3 years. But when Jay came out and that music hit, Jay was the hottest motherfucking shit you ever seen. And it was like confirmation.
Well, Jay also started the match, so that's kind of why he came out last. So it's kind of like, you can take how you want to take that, but he came out last. He had to start the match. So,
Jay came out last because they wasn't not doing that fucking that yeet entrance.
He had to start
That's
the match.
Literally.
Because he had to start the match.
I don't know, but listen, bro. It's I think listen, we got Gunther. Good, listen, B. Who you got?
I got Jay. I got Jay. Jay's gonna win. Like there's no way in hell you did all this shit just to then still give it to Gunther. That shit don't make no sense. Like you that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. Like you're gonna do all this shit just for Jay to lose.
No. It's possible.
It don't
bro.
make sense. Like it doesn't make any logical sense. It doesn't make logical. Can Gunther win? And here's the thing: that promo Gunther cut Monday, chef kiss.
Yeah,
that shit
crazy.
was good. Holy fuck!
Gunther's a
I was
fucking
like, you know
animal,
what,
man.
dog?
Gunther's an animal.
I'm like, you know what? And see, this is why I said Gunther's one of my favorite wrestlers, because that shit was good. I'm like, you know what?
He's phenomenal, bro. On the mic, everything. His presence.
I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be mad.
One of those matches that I know Jay is gonna win. But if Gunther wins, I'm not gonna be like, damn, man, that's fucked up how they did Jay.
That's the
like,
wrong call.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
I'm like, no doubt. That makes sense.
No doubt. All right, good calls, guys. Hey, we're gonna see. What happens. We got Saturday to check it out. All right, we got two more on the list, and then we out of here, guys. Let's go ahead and jump right into the triple threat. It's the second triple threat, I believe, that we have for Mania, and of course, that's gonna be Punk versus Seth versus the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. All right, I guess I'll start. I've been starting it off a little bit. I wish I had more to say about this, man. I wish I had more to say about this, being that it's Roman Reigns at that. I love Roman. It's the first WrestleMania with him without him having a championship. And you know what? It's a little lackluster. But I will say this. I don't give a fuck about Paul Heyman anymore. I know that sounds like an asshole thing to say, but I had to see Monday recently to realize I get it, right? Paul Heyman, he makes champions. If you're a Paul Heyman guy, Paul Heyman's in your corner. You definitely steps above the rest. I don't think I give a fuck anymore, bro. Seth Rollins has been he's been shining, bro. Seth Rollins has been shining through this, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought Punk and Roman were gonna kind of steal the show a little bit more. Seth Rollins has really stole the show, and I'm more interested to see what he does in this match. Hopefully, he doesn't just take the pin, and I'm really interested to see what Seth does with this going forward, even. But my pick, believe it or not, is fucking Seth Rollins. I think Seth is taking this shit. But B, who you got, bro? Because I know Seth's your favorite wrestler.
Oh, I'm going with the architect now. God damn it. I'm giving the visionary the win now. Come on now. This is obvious. Listen.
You
realize
right.
Punk ain't said shit in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Punk ain't said shit in like 2 weeks.
He's also been kind of strategizing because you saw how he was going with Paul Heyman.
Like Punk hasn't spoke to a crowd in like 2 fucking weeks. Ever since he said the favor, he ain't said shit. He ain't done a promo or nothing. Like, so Seth's winning this match. I since this match was made, I'm like, Seth's taking the win. Like, I didn't give a shit how this shit was gonna go. Seth's going to win the match. It just depends on who's gonna take the pin.
Yeah.
And if it was me, I have Roman take the pin. Because why would Roman not take the pin?
Roman take the pin? Holy shit.
Roman takes the pin.
That sounds wild right now.
I think Punk takes care of Paul Heyman. Something happens to Paul Heyman. Punk sees it, tries to go attend to his friend. Roman loses his shit. Spears fucking Punk, beat the shit out of him. Gets back in the ring, takes a curb stomp, and is over.
Do you Slim? Let me get your opinion first, and then I'll ask this question. Who you got, bro?
I got Punk only because I got Punk winning. Because you took the wise man from Roman, you pissed off Seth to the point to where he's just pissed because you're just in the match regardless. Like he hates the fact that you're in the match regardless. But I feel like the bitterness between Seth and Roman is going to be so underlying that it's going to be some crazy scenario where it's going to be like Punk and Seth in the corner. Roman goes for the spear. Punk dodges. Roman laughs because he gets Seth. GTS the Roman. Punk wins, and they stretch Seth and Roman 1-on-1 to SummerSlam. Now, the one dark horse scenario I see is just a big if, since Rollins says that Heyman owes him a favor for not curb stomping his head in. What if he just says, "Hey, you betray Punk at WrestleMania, we call it even"? Or does Seth become the new Paul Heyman guy? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know where they would go with that, but yeah, I mean, it's a possibility.
I just feel like though it's kind of hard to see that a little bit when somebody brought it up to me, because Seth's character doesn't really need an advocate.
Yeah, at all.
Or a mic person.
Yeah, he doesn't need Paul Heyman, man. Unfortunately,
he doesn't need Paul.
Not unfortunately, he just doesn't need him.
Yeah, I just the thing about this match is that I can see Punk winning. I can see Seth winning. I can't see Roman winning, which is the problem.
I can't see Roman winning either. That's what's weird. I think that's supposed to be like that, though. Yeah, but B, like, if you think about it,
see Roman winning.
They're playing that story of, like they said, man. They said once Roman loses everything, Cody said it. Once Roman loses everything, like, that's what he needs to happen, and then we're gonna see, the destruction of the tribal chief. Listen. All right, fuck it. Let's put it all together. All right, because this is gonna be the last call. Okay, yeah, Punk versus Seth versus Roman. We've said who we think is gonna win, and there's definitely a story behind this. I still believe that this is gonna trickle into this match. I think that there's a part of this that we're still missing. I think, like we've said, we've all agreed that Roman Reigns and The Rock, it's not over, bro. There's still something going on. There has to be. There's no way fucking Triple H and them are crazy enough to be like, oh, well, we'll just leave that alone. Nah, there's still something there, man. I don't know if what The Rock is doing. He's putting weird ass crypto fucking messages on Instagram with Rubik's cubes and, and different shirts and shit. I really feel like something's going to lead back to.
I'll be honest.
Go ahead, B.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm done with the Rock and Roman shit. I'm done. I'm tired of trying to get this shit done. This shit been going on since WrestleMania 38. We've been trying to get this fucking match.
Yeah, it's been
WrestleMania
a while.
39. You had a chance to do it. You didn't fucking want to do it, Rock. Oh, shit just fell through. No, it fucking didn't. You just didn't want to do it. WrestleMania 40, you thought you could just walk in and take the fucking spot, and people were just gonna let you do it. And people
that was wrong.
Nope, we're not gonna let that happen.
You built Cody on that shit.
Sit your ass in the back, and he got upset, like who he is. He got upset, thought he could just take the spot. People were like, nope. This year was the perfect fucking year for you and fucking Roman. Roman should not be in this fucking match. Let's get that shit out of the way. Roman should not be. It should not be a triple threat match with nothing on the line.
I don't disagree.
A main event with nothing on the line at WrestleMania, and this is a fucking personal triple threat match. Which, by the way, we still know it's going to be Roman and Punk at some point for fucking Paul Heyman. It's coming.
Yeah.
What the fuck does Seth got to do with that? What does Seth got to do with Paul Heyman? What?
Bro, that's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you.
What does Punk have to do with fucking Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins outside of he created the Shield? That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. What the fuck does Roman got to do with Seth Rollins and fucking Punk? Now, this should be the third and final match of Punk and Roman and Rollins. That is it.
Yeah. They've outdone it already. They've fought too many fucking times. Yeah, it should be over.
I am sick of. Yeah, I'm sick of just trying to get The Rock and Roman to fucking fight each other. I don't give a fuck no more. If they fight, great. If they don't, who gives a fuck? I'm done. Like I'm, because bro, this was the time. If you was gonna do
this was the time.
But you come.
But here, all right, B, here. B's going to fuck off right now.
You come back.
All right, listen, bro. I feel you.
Like,
here's the savior. I said this shit. It's not happening exactly the way I said it, but I still got faith in my little prediction here. I feel like there's still going to be a crazy heel turn, and nobody sees it. He said one dude on TikTok that he agrees. He said the same shit I'm saying. I still feel like Cody Rhodes is going to flip and turn with The Rock, bro. There's a shit going out. I heard this some crazy shit. I don't know if anybody else heard it, but The Rock trademarked a couple of things, a couple of names, and one of the names was Team Corporate. And with Team Corporate, you need a champion. All right, and I feel like that's what we're getting into. I think this is this new thing that The Rock's putting together. He don't even got to be there. He can just start the shit, honestly. And I feel like the person that they're going to place in that position is going to be fucking Cody Rhodes. I think we're going to get a swerve from Cody. No. I don't think anybody believes me.
Cody,
I might be wrong, but I think we're going to get a swerve from Cody, bro.
Listen, Cody's not turning. Cody's not.
Yo, listen, B. All right, here, fuck it. No, let me finish it. Let me finish it. Hold on 1 second. Let me finish it. This is the reason why. Listen to the story. And this is just me. And y'all should just hire me because I'm fucking good because I'll kill this shit. Cody Rhodes swerves, joins The Rock. What does that build? That builds heel Cody. Mm-hmm. That builds a whole established character that's fucking dominant in wrestling. Like, you get Bullet Club fucking Cody. You saw he shot the sign after he got done fucking putting down Cena. But you also get The Rock. The Rock coming on saying all this shit like, yeah, I got the person who took out the tribal chief. He was never the tribal chief. You got to understand, this is the guy. Like, he's the true.
You're building it back to.
You're building it. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. It all goes together if you think about it.
But you're building it back to Cody and Roman.
Yeah, because that's a fact. But listen, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's a factor. I might be the fucking very, very few who believe that even though Seth Rollins is kind of on this weird heel turn, I think Paul Heyman is going to be the person that brings Seth and Roman back together. And I have a feeling that they're going to be the ones who go after this Team Corporate shit. And I don't know, bro. Like, I know my theories be crazy as hell, but there's thought to it. I got a big feeling that all of this stuff that's happening is going to lead to The Rock having some crazy-ass team. You got Punk versus Cena. You got Roman versus Rock, and you got Seth versus Cody. And I don't know why I feel like that's going to be the shit going into fucking SummerSlam. But it's just, like I said, it's just my crazy predictions, but there's thought to it. It ain't just random.
I can see Drew teaming with The Rock before I can see Cody.
I would love to see Drew
involved.
Seth
teaming with Rock before fucking Cody.
That's why it's crazy.
To be honest with you, if Cody wins, I can see Drew McIntyre being the one that The Rock hires to take out John Cena.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Drew.
Like, that would make way more fun. If Drew takes out John Cena because he couldn't get the job done, that will make fucking sense.
But you would have to build Drew, though. And you ain't gonna lie, you can't lie about that. You would have to build Drew. Yeah, you would, because he hasn't been fucking relevant. He's been exciting. He hasn't been. He's losing everything, bro. You got no dominant motherfucker losing everything. Be real.
Drew just beat Randy Orton. What are you talking about? He just beat Randy Orton.
Drew beat Randy Orton.
Yes.
Really? I don't remember
that.
He
beat him in Paris. What are you talking about? He just beat him in Paris. And he beat Jimmy Uso. He's been beating people. Like, and if he wins last WrestleMania, he's already built. Like, they fucked up somewhere. I truly believe they fucked up somewhere in the storyline. They fucked up somewhere. I don't know where.
We'll see, man. Yo, WWE knows how to. There's some cases where, you know, we've talked about it, and they come back and they hit hard. But we're gonna see some stuff with this Cody versus Cena match. We're definitely gonna see some shit.
Do I think it's going to be a corporation? Do I think The Rock is going to have a corporation team at some point? Yes, I do. I do think this is going to happen.
I fully believe that.
I do not think it's going to form at WrestleMania. I think John Cena is going to win. I think he gets the belt. And I think that after that, at SummerSlam, that's when you actually see the corporate team. When John drops the belt again. When John actually drops the belt, that's when you're going to see the corporate team.
Slim, who you got winning Cena versus Cody, bro?
I got Cena, man. I don't think you. It's like I said. You don't sacrifice that Rumble win to Jey Uso, the Elimination Chamber win. Selling your soul to The Rock. Punking these kids for 4 weeks straight, and to not have a payoff of it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he don't even have to keep the belt long. He's already gonna break 17. He could keep it for like 2 PLEs and I'd be happy for the shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Cena sold his soul.
I don't either. I've been said that shit.
Because
I've been said that. That's why he didn't change any of his gimmick. He didn't change anything.
It's not that. You've never really heard him say, "This is why I made the deal with The Rock." He's never said. He just said why he turned heel. He never said why he sided with The Rock. He never said it. I do believe it's going to be somebody to join them. That's something that people don't. I just don't think it's going to be Cody. That's the fucking problem.
Right now. I'm telling you right now,
y'all.
Listen, we gonna be watching it. I'll be flipping the fuck out. I'm telling you right now. If it is
Cody, I don't think it's gonna be Cody. I don't think it's gonna be Punk. It may be Seth.
Yeah.
It may be.
It's gonna be. It's
that makes
sense.
sense.
Seth. But the only reason I kind of doubt Seth now more than ever is because of how obvious they're trying to make it on they tried to make it on Raw. Like you saw even Paul Heyman like licking his lips and like really trying to sell it. Like, and then he did the whole Shield thing, the backstabber thing again. They're really trying to sell it. He even said it like, I'll sell my soul or I'll give my heart and soul to this company. Like they trying to really paint the picture.
What if it's somebody that we're not thinking of?
Yeah, hey, anything.
What if it's Jey Uso?
I've heard that too. I don't think it's going to be Jey Uso.
If he wins the belt, I'm the corporate champion technically.
Hey, listen, I wouldn't hate it, but I think that you would have to have the WWE title for that position. It's too big of a position. Listen, I'm not saying I'm that it can't happen, but I'm just saying it wouldn't be like high on my expectation.
Yeah, but I do think it's going to be a third person. The question is who? Could it be Sam?
Who?
Could it be Sam?
I don't know. Nah, it ain't gonna be Sam. Fuck no, it ain't gonna be Sam.
Why
Where
not?
he at?
Well, why not?
I can't see it be Sam. Nah, bro. Sammy's not a big enough name for that. This is Mania, bro. This shit it's gotta be a big motherfucking name.
What?
Sammy's not. Come on, B. Don't even play. I can't even agree with you a little bit on that.
A true babyface. And if he turned heel, out of all of the fucking people, he's the one.
If Sammy can turn heel, Sammy could turn heel with he was almost needing to turn heel for a second because he ain't do shit. Guys, listen. This is a good ass. Listen, I knew the prediction show for Mania was going to be really good. Even though the build's been crazy, we've been talking about it. It's always fun to see. We all know this is the Super Bowl show, bro. So we're going to be watching. We're going to have an amazing weekend. I will be up a Beeline. I'm going to be up live at 1:00 in the fucking morning doing the Hall of Fame on here with y'all. Yeah, I know.
Can't do it with you, bro.
Hey, Slim, you watching it? You going to watch it at 1 in the morning or?
I'm watching everything, brother. The one weekend I'm actually free, so I'm watching everything.
We'll be up, bro. But STR, I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for jumping on. It's really, really, I love, talking wrestling with you guys, man. Like I was saying at the beginning of the show, I know B heard me, but Slim, we got a lot of new stuff, and you see the new background, man. We got new merch coming out. We're also trying to reach out to some people here in Atlanta. I'm trying to find a couple of people here in Atlanta because I want to start kind of collabing, man. I want to start meeting people and going out to different wrestling events out here to build our brand, man. I'm really trying to build the STR Nation, man. If you guys don't know, this has been something I've been working on for a while, and these guys have been behind me and with me doing this whole process, and I appreciate the shit out of you guys, man. But it's WrestleMania week, And we're gonna be watching some wrestling, guys. We got a lot of rest Saturday. We're gonna be fucking gonna be zombies in here because I gotta stay up, watch Hall of Fame, and then I gotta get up so I can watch Stand and Deliver, and then watch. Yeah, we're gonna be zombies, bro. But I'm happy. But B, you got anything coming out, bro?
Yeah, I got my top 10 WrestleMania performers list coming out. That's the next one up, and of course, Stand and Deliver Saturday, WrestleMania 1 and 2 rating review shows. So yeah, Saturday's gonna be a long fucking day for me.
Very long day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Slim, what's going on in wrestling, Slim? Slim, hey, something happened today, and I saw you. You know, you got kind of pissed off about it on the chat, and you've definitely been an advocate for this person. Something happened on AEW today. Go ahead and shout it out, bro.
And then Tony Khan, you really let Athena job out to Mercedes Moné, and it's clear as day that you about to do the stupidest decision in the world because we already see what's happening. You want Mercedes Moné versus Tony Storm for All In Texas, and for some reason, I feel like you're going to have Tony drop the belt to that woman, which makes absolutely no sense when Tony Storm is the most over woman you have on the roster. It's stupid, and honestly, this should have been one of those. The only reason they had her go over because it was a tournament match. Other than that, Athena should either should have been a double count out to come back to it, or Athena should have gone over because she has no competition in ROH. Nobody is seeing her. Nobody is seeing her there. And I'm sorry, that TBS division is weak. It's only like maybe a handful of wrestlers like Julia Hart, Jamie Hayter that actually good that can compete with her. So that was stupid. And actual breaking news, Tetsuya Naito and a lot of people maybe not know who he is, but a wrestler named Bushi are officially leaving New Japan. Tetsuya Naito is probably one of the most longest tenured people there besides Tanahashi and an Okada or a Nakamura in his prime. But that'll be interesting to see. New Japan's in a really, really weird spot right now. They don't really have solidified leaders.
Fred, I don't know either. Fucking 15 belts and it's only one promotion. I don't know. You got the men's titles too, I guess. I don't know.
They don't really have what they call a true ace, which is a leader of their company since Tanahashi's retiring, Okada's gone, Ibushi is pretty much in exile, Shibata's not coming back. So, I mean, outside of Gabe Kidd and Yoto Tsuji, there's not a lot of
phenomenal.
There's not a lot of people to take the mantle because Shota Umino ain't it. Shota Umino is no fucking ace. He's overhyped just because he's the head referee's fucking son. He's way overhyped.
Get him, Slim.
But I mean,
Slim is awesome.
But apparently, for some reason, the Young Bucks have challenged Bullet Club War Dogs to a match, so that should be interesting. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want David Finlay to break out this year so bad. If his New Japan contract is up, he need to go to NXT and call his daddy for a nepotism hire. Because I mean, he's good, but New Japan is so weird about putting the strap on people. So I don't, unless they plan to put the strap on them by their version of SummerSlam, which I believe is Sakura Genesis or something like that. Gabe Kidd should leave. But other than that, nothing really happening. Other than that, I think, no, because as always, I think with ROH Final Battle is also this weekend, I think as well. As always during WrestleMania. I don't think
anybody's going to be watching that. Sorry.
And honestly, if anybody's watching, this weekend is not only WrestleMania, but don't be afraid to check out some of your local indie shows. There's a lot of stuff going on. In those areas, and and we'd be remiss to say shout out to one of our own, Lay, because she actually got to interview the one and only Joe Hendry. So I'm jealous of you, but proud of you.
Yeah, we shouted out. We shouted her out earlier. Yeah, the big ups to Lay. doing great things, man. And you know, it definitely does get hard, man. You know, this is something that, you know, when you're doing this business, like, you know, you don't want to be jealous, you don't want to be you know, envious or anything like that or whatever. You have to respect everybody's grind, you gotta respect
Oh, yeah.
everybody's positions, man. And I'm glad when I see everybody building, bro. Like, it makes me legit. I'm not just talking on my ass. Like, legit happy when I see people making moves and getting where they need to be or where they want to be. It builds, man. You know what I'm saying? We all got to build with each other. Like, that's what this is all about. But big shout out to Lay. We love you, Lay. Hope everything's going good. I know you're working hard. But Beeline, listen, guys, yo, we're gonna be back tomorrow night. We got the return of the entertainment show, man. We had a little weather problem last night, but yeah, we have a great show tomorrow. Me and Kyle are back 9:00 p.m. We're gonna be talking about how there's different forms of entertainment that are going extinct, bro. You know, malls and physical copy media and different stuff like that. We also gonna have a top 5 fictional weapons. It's gonna be a fun conversation right there with me and Kyle. Yo, we have some fun. That's what I say, yo, both of y'all actually, because Slim, you went to shit. I just watched Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry was fucking good, bro. I gotta get y'all on, man.
Let me just say this and I'll start some controversy for that post for you. And this will set up a lot of shit. The White Ranger sword Saba should be number 1, and let's ruffle some feathers. I think it could be the lightsaber.
Oh, just shit. Let's go. Listen, see, yeah. So y'all definitely tune into that tomorrow night. B, Slim, y'all my boys. Thank you so much for jumping on tonight. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It's been a long show, but it's WrestleMania predictions, man. You know it's gonna be that. Tune in tomorrow night. Tune into Brandon. He's gonna be doing it. Tune into Slim when he's on with us. When he's on TikTok, still making TikToks and stuff like that. And yo, listen, I appreciate everybody who was watching. I really appreciate Fred Turner. Shout out to Redfield Orphan. He was on all night with us. And if you really are, listen, man, I'm not trying to say anybody's lying or anything like that or whatever, but people do be fronting and capping. That's what the young kids call it now. Capping, you capping. But yeah, he said he was what's it called? He said it was like somebody's cousin. He said somebody was his cousin. Jacob Fatu, he said it was his cousin. So if you are the Fatu family, you know, you are more than welcome to jump up on the show with us. But thank you so much for watching, bro. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next Wednesday, guys, to talk about what happened on WrestleMania. And once again, stay true, stay positive, pay attention. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm tired. I've been doing this shit all day. Peace out, y'all. Have a great night, man.
Dude.